Mike, I wanted to ask you a little bit about Marcell Ateman. I know he's back and healthy. Just the process he went through to get to where he's at now. You happy to see him out there and looking like he used to?
Yes, and the adversity has been good for him. Sometimes when we have things taken from us that we really don't appreciate, all of us do that with certain things in our life. He realized how much he actually missed being on our team, being around the guys, being able to practice, compete, essentially being a part of something. And he's a true success story for college football. You know, when Marcell came in here, he didn't necessarily buy into our culture. It took about a year and a half. Had a good year, then had an average year, and then got hurt, and now realizes what he missed out on. So the adversity's been a positive for his future.
Well, Coach Dunn even mentioned his GPA actually went up during that time that he was out. A lot of guys might take that as a time to slack off. You're probably as proud of that as anything, right?
That's right. And they, what happens is we stress to them every day the importance of their 4 years here. Like all of us when we're in college, in most cases probably try to find the easiest and fastest way out, less resistant. And what we preach to them is you're essentially setting yourself up for the rest of your life. And he bought into that part of it, so he's doing very well in the classroom, and he's matured. He's become a positive influence on our younger players.
When you look at this receiving core and how deep it is, what does he do specifically that you think is really going to boost this offense next year?
You know, we're in basketball season, and really he's a long body. He's big, he's long, he's a jumper, and he can time his jump. For his position, he's wide, he's difficult to get around, and that's what he brings to the table for our offense.
Talking to Mason Rudolph, did you realize he was as good of friends with Luke Maye, the kid that hit the winning shot for North Carolina?
Luke has been here, I think twice, and was the last time Mason brought him down to the locker room and introduced him to us, and of course I paid attention to it, but didn't really know about it until afterwards when they had reminded me who he was. Great story for that young man, and he was back in business class at 8 o'clock the next morning, so he's got it figured out.
Are you rooting for North Carolina?
Well, we're out of Big 12 schools, and I pull for those guys all the way to the end, so I just enjoy watching good games. Quite honestly, I'm enjoying watching Coach Martin, to be honest with you. I knew him a little bit, and I appreciate what he brings to the table. I'm happy for Mark. I don't know Mark, but I'm happy for all the hard work and effort he's put in to get into the Final Four. And obviously it's pretty cool for Oregon. They hadn't been there, or maybe 60 years or something, whatever. North Carolina's kind of old hat, but I just enjoy watching good games.
I was talking to Tim Duffy about his corners, young corners, and he agreed with something Darian Daniels said. Darian says he gets thank yous from Madre and AJ and those guys all the time, because they'll say as soon as our receiver's in his cut and we look, the quarterback's already running out of the pocket. So the pass rush gives you life.